Alright, what's up guys, it's KHGamerz here, and I'm bringing you some more news about 2.5 for you guys today. So before we start, I just want to talk about the last video that I made, where I just made a video where it was just a scan from the Famitsu Weekly article and music in the background. There was no commentary in the background, my voice was not in it. You know, that was kind of an experiment to see what you guys thought of that. I'm trying to make videos shorter, because I am known to ramble on about stuff, and yes, I can agree with that. I tend to ramble on about stuff, so I'm trying to make videos shorter for you guys, not make them long, drawn-out videos. So that was kind of an experiment to see, you know what, maybe I shouldn't commentate over the screenshots that they release and stuff. Let you guys look at them, let you appreciate them without my voice in the background distracting you. You know, that's what I was thinking. But apparently you guys like my commentary, and I'm going to keep it, you know. But I'm still going to try to make videos shorter, you know. I'm going to try to keep it not long and drawn out, because I tend to ramble. So, yeah, that video was just an experiment to see what you guys thought of that. Maybe I shouldn't talk over the scan, but it seems like you guys like my commentary of things, so I'm just going to keep that in, you know? So, yeah, with that out of the way, let's get into the news. So, Japanese game publication GameWatch did an interview with Tai Yasue, and I just want to let you guys know that make sure to hear Tai Yasue's name a lot, because he is like the main guy for 2.5 interviews. He is the co-director of the game itself. And make sure to see a lot of interviews about 2.5, because 2.5 is going to be released very soon. In Japan, at least, going to be released in October. But over here in North America and Europe, we're going to have to wait till December. But I'm still very excited about the game nonetheless, you know, because I am very sad and disappointed that it's going to be released in Japan first, because Japan gets everything first. But I'm still very excited about the game nonetheless. It looks amazing. It looks awesome. Can't wait for this game to come out. December 2nd is going to be a very exciting day, you know? So, there is some stuff revealed in this interview. Of course, he does go over some stuff he's already repeated, like the end of the 2.5 trailer is the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 3 and stuff, you know? But there is some stuff that I want to talk about in here with you guys today, so yeah, let's just get into it. So first off, he says that work on 2.5 began in spring of 2013, which means at the time that 2.5 releases in Japan, they would have worked on this game for a year and a half, which is kind of understandable to me, you know, because they were remaking two completely separate games, and there was a lot of stuff in those games, especially the final mix versions of those games and stuff, and one entirely of cutscenes, which you need a lot of animation work for all of that stuff. You need to port all that stuff, upgrade it to HD and stuff. So yeah, they put a lot of work into this game, it seems. They're putting a lot of effort into it, because it looks gorgeous, it looks really, really, really nice. I see they're trying to make this game the best game it can possibly be, you know? So, I'm very excited for this game. It seems like they're putting a lot of work into it. They worked a year and a half on this game, which I think is much longer than HD re-releases generally are worked on. I think it's like 9 months to a year. So, they put a lot of work into this game. They had to remake two completely separate games, and one entirely cutscene, so you need a lot of animation work, and you need a lot of time to port it over to HD and stuff. So, they're putting a lot of work into this game. It looks gorgeous. It looks really, really, really nice. They are making this game look really, really, really good. Cannot wait to play it. December 2nd, like I said before, going to be a very exciting day. So, they worked a lot on this game. It shows. The game looks gorgeous. Be sure to be excited about this game, because it's going to be awesome, you know? So next up, they talk about the Mirage Arena, which is now only single player, unfortunately. I was getting so excited to play some Mirage Arena multiplayer with you guys on 2.5, but I cannot do that now. And I do not own a PSP or the original Birth by Sleep, so I cannot play Mirage Arena on there with you guys. So I'm real saddened about that. But they said that they are doing it to put more focus into Kingdom Hearts 3, which I am all for that, you know, put as much work into the game as you feel is possible, make it the best game it can possibly be, you know, so I'm fine with that if that's their excuse, you know. So they say in here that the battle movements in AI have been regulated, which I was kind of assuming that better AI and better movements, you know. But they also say in here that a new challenge mode has been added where you can receive medals and bonuses for clearing. Which, what I'm kind of thinking the challenge mode kind of is that there's a certain amount of Heartless in this room, or there's a Heartless boss in this room, defeat that Heartless boss, or this amount of Heartless, you know? So that's kind of what I'm thinking the challenge mode is. There's some amount of Heartless in here. When you do it, you'll receive some sort of medal or reward for doing it, you know? So, I'm excited to see what kind of rewards and bonuses they're going to give out for this challenge mode thing. Who knows what they're going to do? I don't know. Maybe they'll give out trophies or something. I don't know. But, yeah, I'm excited to see what that challenge mode thing is going to be. So, yeah, very, very excited about that. I was kind of thinking that they should do that for Kingdom Hearts 3, you know, maybe it could be like Spartan Ups or something, like every week they release like a couple new challenges, a certain amount of challenges every week, and you do those challenges and you get a certain amount of like experience for your character in multiplayer if they have multiplayer in it, which I really want them to do that, you know. So maybe they'll give you a certain amount of XP for your character and stuff in those challenge modes. So I really want them to do that for Kingdom Hearts 3 as well. That would be really fun. Maybe you could do multiplayer with that as well, and you could do it with friends and stuff, and that would be real fun if you did that. So I want you to do that, Square Enix, at a challenge mode like what you're doing here, what I'm imagining you're trying to do here, into Kingdom Hearts 3, because that would be awesome, you know. And then I could play some stuff with you guys, and maybe I can make like a little series of me and my friends trying to beat these challenge modes and stuff. So very excited to see what they're going to do with Kingdom Hearts 3, if they're going to have multiplayer in it, or this challenge mode thing, which I really want them to do, put in there. But I'm excited to see what this challenge mode is going to be in Kingdom Hearts 2.5. So yeah, moving on into the next thing. Next thing that I have to talk about is that you will receive a custom PS3 theme for every title that you complete in 2.5. So when you complete Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix in 2.5, you will get a custom PS3 theme. When you complete Birth by Sleep, you will get a custom PS3 theme. I don't know about Recoded. That's not a completely game. It's just cutscenes, you know. So I would be really cool if they did that, you know. If you went through all the cutscenes, you watched all of them, you know, you get a custom PS3 theme. So yeah, I find that kind of cool. When you complete each title, you get a little custom PS3 theme. I wonder what those are going to look like. It's probably going to look awesome, you know? So that's a little incentive to beat all the games in the collection pack, because you'll get a little custom PS3 theme for it, you know? So yeah, moving on into the next one. You will also receive additional things by continuing on from 1.5 if you had that. So I think what they're saying here is that you had to complete Kingdom Hearts Final Mix and Chain of Memories. I don't know about 350 but do anything. But I'm guessing that's what they're kind of saying here. You have to complete all the games in 1.5, and then when you go into 2.5, you'll receive additional things. I don't know if it's like in-game items or like trophies or something. I don't know. But you will receive additional things for continuing on from 1.5. I think you have to complete all the games in collection pack to do that. So excited what those additional things are going to be. I do not own 1.5, so I may have to get 1.5 to see what those extra things are going to be. So yeah, excited to see what those are going to be. And moving on to the last thing I want to talk about with you guys today. Lastly, he talks about the possibility of the HD collections coming to the PS4 or Vita. Ooh, never thought about the Vita before. That's interesting. He says that it's hard to comment on right now because it's only for the PS3. But since 1.5 or 2.5 are first developed for the PC and then for other platforms, it is technically possible. So they will keep listening to fans. So I never really thought about that before. It's true that they first developed it for PC and then for other platforms. So if you just first develop it for PC and then port that code over to the PS4 because it's x86 architecture, which is PC architecture, and if you just adjust some stuff for the PS4 hardware and stuff, you could get some good going, you know. I never really thought about that before. That would be an easy solution to it. But I still think it should just stay for the PS3 right now, because just flipping platforms right now, it would just not make sense, you know. And I think they should wait a little bit before they release it on the PS4, because if they release it like a year after it's made, it would just not make sense, you know. They would just be flipping platforms right in the middle of it, you know. That's why I do not like all of these, like, last year games coming out this year, like The Last of Us, Tomb Raider, all that stuff are being released a year after they were released on the last gen consoles and being released on next gen. I don't really get that, you know. So I don't like that thing that's going on right now. They just want to get more money out of it, you know. So yeah, I guess I want them to wait for a PS4 version of the game a little bit later. Maybe you can release it like close to the release of Kingdom Hearts 3 so people can get prepared for the game and then just jump right into Kingdom Hearts 3, you know? So I guess that's what they should do. Just wait a little bit until Kingdom Hearts 3 is released, unless Kingdom Hearts 3 is released next year, which I am not very believing right now that it will be released in 2015, because I think they would have said it this year's C3 and they did not. So I think it's going to be 2016 or 2017, you know. So I do want them to release it for the PS4. It would be awesome. I think they could add Dream Drop Distance in 2.5, which a lot of people wanted them to do and they did not do. So this could be their chance to do that. But I just want them to wait a little bit until like closer to Kingdom Hearts 3's release. If it's going to be released next year, then I could kind of understand that, you know. But I just wanted them to wait a little bit until Kingdom Hearts 3's release, and then you could say, and then those people who played 1.5 2.5 can just jump right into Kingdom Hearts 3, you know. So That's what I want them to do. Wait a little bit for it to release on PS4 or Vita, which I actually want them to release it on Vita as well, because I think they did that with the Final Fantasy X and X-2 remastered editions. You know, I think that's what they did with that. They released it on PS3 and Vita, and I guess you could do that on the PS3 and Vita for the Kingdom Hearts HD collections as well. But that would be something I want them to do. Just wait a little bit, wait till a little bit closer to Kingdom Hearts 3's release, then release it on next gen. Maybe they can release it on the Xbox One, I don't know. I want them to release some sort of like story thing for the Xbox One version, because those people have not experienced the story yet. Well, most of the people are going to get it on there. So I want those people who have not experienced the story are going to get Kingdom Hearts 3 on the Xbox One to experience the story and then be caught up for Kingdom Hearts 3 and just jump right into it, you know? So I just want them to wait a little bit. That's what I want you to do, Square Enix. If you're planning on releasing a next-gen version, just wait. Alright, so this is all I want to talk about with you guys today. So, I know I'm trying to make these videos shorter, you know, I made it over 10 minutes long, but I'm still trying to make these videos shorter, make me less rambly and stuff, so it can be much shorter, you know? So, make sure to write down in the comments below your opinion on this news. Do you want a PS4 version or a Vita version of 1.5 or 2.5? Make sure to write down in the comments below your opinion. Also, make sure to write down in the comments below some discussion topics that you want me to talk about, and I may feature topic in the next video, may feature channel in that video as well. So once you do that, make sure to subscribe to my Keyblade Builder. My goal is to hit 2,000 subscribers, so if you want to help me reach the goal, make sure to subscribe. This has been KHGamerz, your number one player for Mirage Arena, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.